was wonderful. It's kind of new to me, but
No, it's not.
stay out of this, please. The idea is really we have the cars, we have fun, but it's really the friendships and the relationships that we build. And Philippe, I'd like to say to you and Mrs. Philippe,
I'm sorry, that's going to
I
stay.
found it so important. We've traveled a lot. I've been fortunate to spend a lot of time in Europe and other places. And to say to you, Philippe, in your own language, hola, Mistego, legal. Feliz Navidad.
He's not Mexican. He's not Mexican, Sam.
He's not Mexican.
No.
You could have fooled me. I have about a 75-minute speech
Now?
that I give, and I give it on the subject that many of you would be interested in. PB, you're a financial guy. It is the correlation between financial arbitrage with the treasury bills in the United States, the Bank of England, and how they coalesce with the Estonia and Latvian currency. That talk requires a three-legged stool, which would be the perfect audience of intelligent, informed, and intoxicated. Since I'm only dealing with one leg of that stool.
I'm already confused. I'm so confused.
Yeah, we'll talk about a little different things. I'm very proud here to present sort of the world of comedy to you, because tonight was August the, what is it? Somebody must know what the date is. Come on. August the 6th. Let's use that anyway. That's a date in 1939 that something happened in comedy that changed the whole world, which was the invention of the whoopee cushion. Well, good for you. God bless you.
This room needs to know that.
And were you sitting on it earlier? A little guy named Ira Glick in Patterson, New Jersey, didn't sew up the whole cushion completely. And when the principal of the high school sat down, it changed the world. And Ira sold 75 million of those whoopee cushions and retired to Santa Barbara, California. And he said, I thought this was wonderful. In his last day, he said, that was one small poop for man. Poop for mankind. I don't really understand today. I appreciate your applause, but it was fairly tepid. I got a bigger response from the last night from my audience down in Marion at the Sunnydale Rest Home. I don't talk dirty, I don't use politics, and I speak loud. So that's what they like. So anyway, today you got you flip on comedians and it's pretty nasty stuff. I don't like that, and I'm not sure exactly what's going on. The world has changed. I heard some people talk the other day. Jim, isn't it?
Yeah.
They were from Atlanta. They were talking about going commando. You know my God, you've got no underwear. To me, going commando meant when you're going out to dinner in the Buick, the guy sit in the front, the girl sit in the back. That's commando. And then, I guess we're in North Carolina, it's okay. I would say the N-word, which scares everybody to death. And I'm telling you, I'm an old guy. I don't have to worry about anything, and I'll look you right in the eye, call you a Norwegian. I love those people. They work hard. The Norwegians have got their own cruise line. Who else can say that? We went on a cruise, honest to God, we went to Europe, and you know, you can kind of, on the Norwegian, it's freestyle cruising, they call it. You can sit with whoever you want to. You see Fred, you kind of go to the other side of the room. We sat down with this one couple. The guy was, you know, he's kind of flat, honestly. He was like, you know, what's going on here? And he got up to go to the bathroom, and I said to his wife, I said, is he okay? And she said, well, he's had a bypass. And I said, like the heart? She said, nope, sense of humor. Then we sat down with a bigger group. We came to this table on the cruise. We didn't know who they were. It turned out to be the North Dakota State Association of Hostage Negotiators. And that whole thing is about slowing things down. I thought we would never get our salad. We were glad to get back to Sarasota, where I came from. Sarasota is a lovely place. There's a lot of older people there. For example, I'm still on the youth tennis team. We've got a lot of special services there, and particularly we pay attention to the needs of older people in Sarasota. We've got things like adult diaper changing stations. We also have a Lakeland, Florida, is where Publix started. You got them up here, I think, yeah. In Sarasota, we have twice a week in Publix a Metamucil tasting. You can say it's a little oaky, but car dealers would be interested in this. There's a Sarasota. It's funny, right? There's a Sarasota Lexus dealer that is equipped with the new Sarasota. They call it the Sarasota model of Lexus. It has its own blood pressure cuff. And BMW is coming out with one that has a stool sample kit. We also, down there, we're lucky about this. There are a lot of rich people down there, and people are, you know, catered to. The country clubs that we belong to, or, you know, they want to do everything they can for the people there. So you can go on Sundays to the prime rib dinner. They have it rare, medium rare, well done, or pureed. I have written a number of books that we'll get into all this about, but the book I've written, the first one I wrote was about what we would say between, it was called the Shuffleboard Wars between Sarasota and St. Petersburg, and that was called Geezers at the Gate. The second book really went over well. It was, we loved this book, and a lot of people did. Maybe you've got a copy of that thing. It was a mystery book that I wrote about the Sarasota, Venice area, which is kind of like where there's really a lot of old people. And it was called Stalker in a Walker. Unfortunately, some critics said it was slow moving. And the last book, I'm very excited. Please, ma'am, please put your hand in your face. I can see you. Okay. The last one that I did is going to be made into a movie, and you're going to be proud that you knew me. This book is possibly going to be made into a feature film starring, if we can find him, Burt Reynolds. And it's got, some of you like this, kinky sex in it, down in the Sarasota area, and it's called 50 Shades of Prune. Thanks a lot. That's all.